The grievance came from, this is my understanding, a small group of loud owners who didn't like the fact that they were getting D's and F's.
Exactly.
And the irony of this year's report cards, Woody Johnson of the Jets, who last year called the process totally bogus, and it's believed he was one of the ones banging the drum for the league to do something about it.
Well, allegedly, who were the owners there, they say, right? We've heard. Like, I've seen it out there a little bit, right? They think Woody, Mr. Kraft, right?
Well, he got a low mark last year.
There was like another 2 or 3 owners.
Michael Bidwell gets low marks.
Yeah, right.
But Woody got a B this year.
Wow.
Woody got a B. So maybe Woody's changed his mind. Maybe Woody likes these now.
That's
hey,
amazing.
Let's revisit our position on the NFLPA totally bogus report card. Sorry, Woody. You said it was totally bogus. That B doesn't count.
What did he do to change the genre of the team there?
Maybe,
the attitude?
maybe he took to heart the criticism, because last year's report card said it seemed as if once he got bad grades, he deliberately tried to make things worse.
Yes, I remember that, right? I do remember that. But regardless, I was always a little surprised by the Woody Johnson, F and the worst grade. I understand it. I get it, that we can all put that there next to the Jets. They're dysfunctional, all that conversation, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, the Jets facility is like a spaceship. So the players certainly aren't cheated out of anything in that department there. I mean, they have all the state-of-the-art stuff. But I guess there was some other things that were, frustrating with Woody Johnson.
Yeah, Woody's not in the Mike Brown, Jerry Jones cheap category.
No, he's definitely not that. Exactly.
I just think the question is, and I know that there's a certain degree of sensitivity within the Jets organization about the word medal, but there's that perception that he's a little too involved. And the Jets think that it's people who have been fired who are disgruntled and who are saying that Woody meddles. Not that Woody meddles, it's just people who've been fired are saying Woody meddles. That's their way of dealing with this notion that Woody has his fingers in the stew a little bit too much.
Yeah, I hear that. But also, don't you kind of find it curious that, like, okay, last year he gets the worst grade because, yeah, those coaches didn't love him and he didn't love them, and he gets a bad grade, and here he is with a new coach, and right? So there's a little connection there about the vibe your coaches give to your players.
What are they saying in the locker room about the owner?
And what is the coaches saying about the owner in, the meeting rooms to their little group of, the linebacker group or whatever it may be. And so that's where, this is valuable, but you got to be careful of that too. There is the personal aspect, and when a coaching staff knows, yeah, we're out of here. The owner's firing my ass. We're out of here. Yeah, I mean, they're going to talk some shit about the owner behind his back when it comes to an end. Sorry, London, okay? And that's just the way it's going to go. So, that's where we all got to at least take that into account when we see some of these.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.